Hello there. So yeah, man, it's Daniel here. Today was fun. I had another call with the team, but it's not like my team because I'm not in the offer yet. But yeah, I mean, it was more mindset related, and I mean, yeah, there's no much use to me. You know, I mean, it's cool, it's interesting, but I have my own things. I have my own way of handle these things. I got some takeaways. Don't get me wrong, but mindset related. Oh, I have a background. I already have a fucking background in that. Oh yeah. Anyway, like in terms of the offer and actually dialing, now like it's more clear. It's close. Mm, Most likely, Tuesday. It's gonna be day one. Most likely, but we'll see that. Um, like if things, like don't work out, like like at most, like at the latest, it's gonna be by Tuesday. By Tuesday it's gonna be no, by Wednesday it's gonna be ready. But like, regardless, I'm ready. Like I just want to start dialing, of course, get used to the CRM and how everything works, but yeah, man, it's just it's time to crush. Yeah, man. And like tomorrow, like Sunday, fuck. I still have another call with another top setter. Um, I think yeah, because he wants to show me like how it works, the webinar and how it actually is. I was like, okay, that's cool, man. Of course, you know. And also he can show me around, the CRM and how it works. So that's really cool. That's really cool. Because I thought like I kind of understand that, but like it's complicated. Like, the smart view and the dashboard. Like it's kind of confusing. Like it's not that confusing, but like, I never use it. So like, like nah. Oh shit, Oh fucking. It's not rocket science, right? And after that, I was just like, reorganizing the script because there's three three scripts. There's the oh shit. There is the pre-webinar script before they watch the webinar, to confirm that they're gonna show up there. Uh, and then there is the post-webinar, which is the one that I'm gonna be dialing pretty much, because the pre-webinar, like those people are hot, so I'm not gonna get those, because I'm not good enough yet, which makes sense. I would do that if I was in their position, of course. Um, and there's the no show and reset script as well. If they cancel, and then there's old leads as well. Like it's all no, it's different type of scripts. No show, reschedule is one script. Old leads is another script. So it's different. You know, but I'm gonna crush. I'm confident about that. No, I'm gonna just be like I wanna like tomorrow. I'm gonna ask a lot of questions in regards to man. Just this question: what's the best time to call? That's it. What's the best times to call? Because then I'm just gonna crush into that. I'm just gonna you know honing on to that. Me and Mr. P. Like when I get tired, I'm gonna ask to him to do some dials for me. Look at him. Look at him. He learned this with me. We practice together. So yeah, man. Just crush that. And then hopefully, no, most, no, certainly, start to make money because fuck, man, things are tough. You know. But man, I mean, there's no other way. Like one thing they said is that if like things are like they didn't said exactly like that, but like no, things are not going well. Like regardless, health, uh, no family, personal, like in terms of your work, how are you gonna show up? Because if things are shit, like personal, personal wise, like things are like problems, you had an argument with someone you love, you know, and then like because of that you perform well, you perform like bad at your job, like your performance, drops. You're gonna feel even shittier. It's gonna be even worse. So that's why, because if things are shit on the personal side, and like you don't let that bleed into your work, and like you perform well and you make a sale or whatever, you're gonna feel good about yourself, and then this is gonna help you. Just like, oh man, okay, that thing is not, it's not the way that I want to be. Like it's not in the way that I like, but here I gotta win, and like that, keeps your energy high, and like that's good. It's a small win. Then like I realized it. I was thinking about that, because there is no, there is wealth, no money, health. Like health, I mean, I'm good. By the way, my the weather here, it just drops. Start raining like shit. So I'm feeling, yeah, a little thing here, but like, overall I'm great. Health wise, wealth, like in terms of money, not there, not there. Spirituality, that's interesting. No, because he said spirituality, and I was like, oh, he means like religious, because I'm not, like I don't believe, I'm atheist. Yeah, probably that. But like that doesn't mean that I don't have faith. I do have faith. That's kind of tricky, right? But I do have faith in myself, and that doing the things right, like you're gonna get there. So, and like that, when it comes like meditation and like the mindset, spirituality. And he said that like, if you're reading, if you're, I don't know, training, like this is spirituality. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But like personal life, like I don't know, that's interesting. I think even like that's fun, that's curious, because even though like I haven't been making money, I would say that in terms of family and like social, uh, the social part, it's even lower than the wealth. That's, yeah, yeah, but it, there's no way like you're gonna keep balance of everything. Just juggling everything perfectly. No, this is not gonna happen. It's about stages, right? Right now I'm focused on the money and skills, because I don't have any. No, I'm too like green. I'm not mature yet. In terms of sales. Ugh, I mean, I just got yesterday sales. So yeah, but yeah, man. Tomorrow, like things are really start the momentum, right? So yeah, man. That's it. Let's keep moving forward and let's conquer. Bye.